Hi friends, in this video we will see how to pull the Apache server access logs using Elasticsearch and Filebeat and then create a dashboard out of it using Kibana. This is the dashboard which I have created with few of the services, web services running in my local machine. So let's jump into the video. So in my machine I have already downloaded the images because it is 1 GB, I think around 2 GB it is coming. So I have downloaded all the images, required images. The first thing we need is Kibana, Elasticsearch and Filebeat. So here I have HTTPD's images which I used for starting my Apache servers. So I already have few web servers started. So I'm going to stop all these things. So you will see, I will start it whenever needed. So you will see it live, how it is working. Let me stop this. So all of these are getting stopped. So now I have all these web servers, but they are in exited status. So there is no access log or traffic currently. So I'm going to start with the, so let's so if you see, we need so I am searching for Docker Elasticsearch. This is the repository. So we can go here and go to the documentation of Elasticsearch. So here they have mentioned how to start Elasticsearch. So the first thing we need is Elasticsearch. So this will be pulling this will, so now let me start it. So let's go to the Elastic website, docker.elastic.co. So here we will have all the images and also the documentation for all these images. So there are many things: Elasticsearch, Kibana, Beat, everything. In this we are going to use Elasticsearch, Kibana and Filebeat. So let's go to the documentation of Elasticsearch. So here they have provided how to pull the image and then how to run Elasticsearch. Let me open editor so that I can explain you and then run the command. So here I want to run a container in detached mode and expose the port 9020 200 and all these ports, and I want a single node cluster and then the image, and I wanted to give a name for this container. I will give a name Elasticsearch. Okay, so this is the very first container which we are going to start now, Elasticsearch. Let's start the container. So now the container is starting. So here you can see Elasticsearch is getting started. So the next image or next container we need is Kibana. So let's go to the documentation of Kibana, and then here they have provided how to pull the Kibana image. So this is the second line where we have to provide the link for Elasticsearch so it can pull the metrics. So here I have to start the, I am going to start Kibana in detached mode, and I am going to give a name for the container as Kibana and then link my Elasticsearch container so that it can use when we say Elasticsearch dot colon 9200, it will be able to access. and in 95601 is the port number in which Kibana is going to run. And then we need the image. So the image we can take from here, Kibana image. I'm going to paste it here and then copy this and start Kibana container also. So once this is started, Kibana is started, we will be able to access the UI. So meanwhile it will take some time to start. So meanwhile it is getting started, we will start the next container, which is our Filebeat. So let's go to the documentation of Filebeat. So again they have provided how to pull the image, and then here we need to do some setup. So this is the Filebeat setup, which this is the setup for Kibana. Okay, this we should do it through Filebeat. So what this will do is it will configure Kibana with the indexes, whatever the indexes needed, and also it will create few visualization and dashboards in Kibana. So this will make our work easier. So I'm going to copy this, make a small modification here. So our Filebeat will be able to set up Kibana. So here this is actually a single step we are going to do. Filebeat we are not going to start now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this in interactive mode. And then I have to link Elasticsearch and Kibana. So it will be able to access these URLs from the container itself. So now we will check. Now I think the Kibana is started now. Here you can see. So let's access Kibana and see how it looks. Localhost :5601. It is loading now. So now you can, I will say, explore on my own. I don't want any sample. So now you can see it is empty. And here if I click, I will see the dashboards, indexes, everything. So I have to click management, and then here you can see there is no index created till now. That's why it is telling manage your index. These things are coming. So now I will go to dashboard and show you that there is no dashboard. That's why again it is telling index is not there. Only if index is created, we will be allowed to create dashboard. But if I run this command, which is our Filebeat container, which is going to run a command setup in interactive mode and configure Kibana for us. So I'm going to run this command now. Yep. So here you can see it is setting up something, overwriting ILM policy is disabled, and then set this to true. Index setup is finished. So if we go to dashboard and Kibana and see, now you will see the indexes. Let's see if it is there. Again I'm clicking here and then go to index management. I can see the index created now. So let's go to, let's see, it is just loading the dashboards now. So if I click dashboard, it is still, maybe we have to refresh. I will refresh Kibana, but still we will wait for the setup, Filebeat setup to complete. It will take 1 or 2 minutes. Yep, here you can see the list of dashboards getting created by Filebeat. By default, when the setup is done, it is giving some dashboards for AWS, ELB, S3, VPC and other things. We are interested on in this tutorial we are interested on Apache, which is created now. Here you can see FileBeat Apache module dashboard. So in command line also it is showing it is completed. Now if you see, one container will be there for FileBeat, but it will be in exited state, because that is the one which ran the setup for us. It created the setup. So we can remove this. Why should we have something hanging there? So it is in exited status. It is done. It's done with this job. So let's remove this container and then continue with our setup. I'm going to create FileBeat. So what is FileBeat? FileBeat will look for the files in our container, and then it will pull all the matrices from there, and then it will send it to Elasticsearch. So in Elasticsearch, index will be created and it will keep all the matrices. Kibana will use the Elasticsearch indexes metrics, and then it will show the dashboard. So this is how it works. So now we will see how to configure this FileBeat. So here you can see they are telling an example. The configuration file is there. So I'm going to download this example configuration file of FileBeat, then open it. Here I think we can leave all these things as it is. So here, if Elasticsearch hostname is not sent, it will use Elasticsearch colon 9200, which is okay. And username password, we don't have any username password, so it can be blank. So that is okay. So here you have to see the auto discovery should be true with the provider type as Docker, so that it will be able to pull matrices from all our containers. Now it's time to start FileBeat. So this FileBeat, with this configuration, it will pull all the container matrices and then it will push it to the Elasticsearch. Copying it here, and then the name is already given. I wanted to link Elasticsearch and then Kibana also, and I think we are good. Now I'm going to start the container now. So this FileBeat docker.yaml will be mapped or mounted to the default FileBeat inside the container. So I'm going to paste this here and then start the container. So now you can see FileBeat started running. I will show you the log so you will understand what is going in the background. So here you can see it is started now. It has connected to Elasticsearch and everything is fine now. Let me show you the dashboard, whatever we have. So you will see nothing now because we have not pushed anything, any Apache servers running. Let me click this. It will take some time to start. To load. So now you can see nothing is there, no result found, because we don't have any web servers in my local host Docker. So I'm going to start the containers one by one. The web servers we have to start the web servers with all these labels. If these labels are not present, then you will not see anything in the dashboard. So before we start any web server, we need to add these labels. So let me start a fresh web server now. So I'm going to start it with all the labels, whatever this label means, elastic, log, these things, because we have enabled the auto configure, right? So we have to give all these labels. Only if we give all these labels, then only FileBeat will be able to pull the metrics. Now we will go to the dashboard and see if there is any matrices. Yes, now you can see one matrix, and there is a log from it. These are the logs, error logs, which Filebeat is receiving, but the URL is not accessed. That's why you are not able to see anything response code. So let's access the URL. Port number is 8080. So this is the URL. I'm going to come here and give refresh. So you will see the URLs and the response code. The favorite icon is not there, so it is coming as 404, and then 200 for the slash context path. Now let me start other things which I have already added the labels. For example, I will start my app 7, which is running on port 8086. Let's go there, give some load. So it is starting. So this is a material a sample node application. Let's see if there is any change in our dashboard. I will just give refresh. You can see few more context path, the values got added. These are the URLs which we have accessed recently. Now let me start one more container, one more web server. Say I will start 5. So in 5, what is the port number? It is 84. So I'm going to access it. So metrics will be pushed to Kibana through Filebeat. Now let me again refresh. You will see some other changes in the dashboard. So like this, it is getting all the response codes and also the matrices. Here you can see all the logs, error logs. Okay, so this is the dashboard which I wanted to show. There is another thing called visual. So this is also got added. If you want to visualize the data, whatever we need, for example, I will take top URLs response, whatever we have seen there. If you wanted to see it in a pie chart like this, along with the data, if you want to see what is the data which has come, all these things will be stored here, so you can access and see the data whatever you have with some queries. So that's all for the day, guys. Just let me know if you need any other details on this in the comments so I can explain you. Subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.